do you remember about the playing Oral Roberts back during non-conference play, and what are the kind of the keys in this upcoming game?
I remember that everybody on their team was a shooter, and they was beating us majority of the whole game, and we just made a late spark run late, and we beat them. So,
Scotty?
JD, Devo played some really strong defense in you guys' first two games. And then I think he denied Mac McClung in the last minute. I don't think McClung touched the ball in the last minute. Just what makes, in your opinion, Devo such an effective, on-ball defender?
He just in your personal space the whole game, and he just there, like he just aggravating you. So I mean, that's just frustrating for other players.
What is Jalen Williams like as a teammate? What's it like to be around him, spend time with him?
Oh, he's a great guy. Always happy, always laughing, always got a smile on his face. And he's young, so he's still learning, and he just only gonna get better.
Bob Hope.
Hey JD, how you doing? Hey, you guys started 3 freshmen the other day, and I know Jalen and Devo have been playing a lot the latter part of the season. But what did you think about starting being on a team with 3 freshmen, and they all came through with pretty big games? What do you think of those guys as a trio? What they did in such a big game, and kind of what they've done all season?
It just shows you how special they are, and they just hoop.
And then you guys have been falling behind. You mentioned the RU game. That was one of several. You guys fell behind by double digits, but you came back and won. You did it in both these NCAA tournament games. What do you think it is about this team that it falls behind, but then most of the time it finds a way to come back and win?
Just goes to show you how resilient we are. We don't want to be getting down in these games, but I mean, sometimes it happens. So it just shows you how much fight we got and how competitive we are.
The fact that you've been able to overcome so many, double-digit deficits, does that give you guys confidence that, hey, you get down by 14 to Colgate, you get down by 10 to Texas Tech, but you don't panic because you've been there and you've come back before?
Oh, yeah, for sure. We always think we in the game no matter how much we down. We know it's not a 10-point play, a 14-point play, but we just go chip away, chip away, chip away.
Okay, I got a couple more, but I'll turn it back to Mike if time allows. Thanks, JD.
Tom Murphy.
JD, have you guys studied the tape of ORU's 2 tournament games? And if you could talk about their personnel a little bit, trying to slow down Obmas and just what they look like to you in the postseason.
Their 2-man game is phenomenal. Just Atmos or Obano, like they're both shooting the ball very well. They both averaging like 28 plus in this tournament throughout the 2 games. So it's going to be a tough task to stop them too, but we're up for it.
Steve Sullivan.
Hey, JD, you talked about Devo. I want to know when you go out at him in practice, does he lock you up, or how does that go between you and him?
Man, we don't even – I don't know. I don't know how to answer that question.
Well, how does it go usually? Just to be honest, as far as when you go up against him.
I mean, back when we was going live at practice, I mean, it was just whoever day it was. Sometimes he'll get a stop. Sometimes I'll score on him.
All right, and then talk about just the confidence coach has on you at the end of a game to clear everybody out and let you create.
I mean, that just goes to show the work that I put in and the confidence that my coaching staff and my teammates have in me.
All right, thank you, buddy.
Curtis.
Hey, JD, obviously you guys have been doing a lot of things really well to still be playing at this point, but do you feel like there's another level that you guys can still go to, and what are maybe some areas you can improve on heading into the weekend?
Oh yeah, for sure. It's still some areas we can improve on. Just still learning. Like some of the guys, like Jay Will, he just came back. We didn't have him for like 2 games, so his impact coming in the game bring a huge difference with him being able to pass. Just he actually screened people and just different things like that.
Jacob?
JD, obviously Oral Roberts is a much different team than when you saw them in December, but so are you guys. What's the biggest difference, do you think, between you guys the first time you played them and then now back in late March?
I feel like one of the biggest difference now that we're a little more connected on defense, and we kind of like take away what other teams like to do a little bit better. And I feel like our defense is different. Like our schemes is different from when we played them the first time.
Cameron?
Hey, JD, my name is Cameron Cox. I'm from 12 News in Phoenix. Hope everything is going well. Working on a story about Coach. What's it like to play for him? And then, two, during the season, I kept seeing his tweets about showing up to practice in different team shirts. What was that like to see every time he walked out to practice wearing a different shirt?
You just wonder what team he gonna wear next. And like it's great playing for Coach Muss. He a guy that's gonna want you to bring it each and single day. And he just has so much energy, and you just got to match that energy that he brings.
Can you match it?
Oh, yeah, for sure.
Thank you.
Randy?
JD, in the first game against Oral Roberts, you, as a team, scored 56 of your 87 points inside the paint. Is that kind of the way you see maybe this game being played as well, with so many of your points as a team coming from inside the paint?
Oh, for sure. We want to take advantage of every mismatch we get, and sometimes just down on the block, or just like Jay Will did last game, catch it and then turn and face, hitting cutters, getting back doors. So we just want to take advantage of all those opportunities.
You played 2 different teams in the tournament with different styles. Texas Tech was a grinded game, and Colgate was pretty much up and down. Same thing I think you'll see in this game. Would you anticipate Oral Roberts wanting to run with you?
Yeah, for sure. But like they're one of the highest 3-point percentage teams in the nation, and they get to the foul line and make one of the highest percentage free throw teams too. So we gotta keep them off the line as well as keeping them in front of us while contesting all their shots. So we just want to make it difficult on them.
Thank you, JD.
Bob, final question, please.
Yeah, JD, going back to that, the weight vest brick practice after you guys lost at LSU, and I know Eric said at the time that might hurt you guys for the Alabama game, having such a tough physical practice, but it would help you in the long run. At the time, do you remember thinking, man, coach is crazy, or what's he doing? And obviously it worked, kind of. And was that a good bonding thing for you guys? Just wonder what you remember about that and how you think that's impacted the team.
All I know is that we didn't want to do it again. So, I mean, we kind of bought into what coach was telling us, and that kind of turned our season around. So, I mean, hopefully it was a good thing.
When it was happening, were you thinking, what's he doing? Or did you sort of understand why he was making you guys do that?
I kind of sort of understood why he was making us do it.